Hey, honey, hey, it is your girl, Miss Leda, and welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to another video, honey. I hope you guys are having a fantabulous day because you know your girl definitely is. So, let's get into what this video is going to be about today. All right, y'all. So, today's video is going to be about Latoya and Mucker's house tour. Now, this was a video that was requested by someone. They asked me my thoughts and my opinions in regards to it. And they had made mention of when Mucker had showed the stuff that he bought the baby. And so, again, they wanted my thoughts and my opinions in regards to the house tour. And I'm simply going to get into that and give you guys detailed explanation in regards to my thoughts and opinion about the house tour and what I seen. Now, I will say congratulations to them on their engagement as well as their new home. You know, I am not on nobody's side. I'm just on the side of right. Point blank, period. I am on no one's side. Let me say it again. I am on no one's side. I'm just on the side of right. Now, I will pose questions and ask you guys, you know, hey, what's your thoughts? What's your opinions? I will give flip sides of the coin in regards to what I seen in this video. But again, let me be abundantly clear. I am on no one side. I'm not on Crya and Erica's team. I'm not on Latoya and Mucker's team. I'm on the side of right and for them babies, period. That's where I'm at. So if you saying, oh, Miss Leda over there taking Erica and Crya's side, or she over there taking Toya and Mucker's side, you wrong. You wrong. Because at the end of the day, I want all of us to win. I want all of us to be able to come together and do the kumbaya and work things out. Because there's innocent children involved. And at some point it needs to happen. They need to work together to make sure that they good when it comes to the children. Because the child is not going anywhere. Not going anywhere at all. So let's get on to this video. All right, y'all. Now I'm going to give you my honest thoughts and my honest opinion. Don't hate the messenger. I'm just giving you my thoughts and my opinion. Period. Don't hate me for my thoughts. So, my first thing was I had to ask myself, and I said, why am I doing a video giving my opinion on a house tour? I thought it was kind of weird, but I was like, okay, you know, hey, it is what it is. If somebody want me to do a video, I'm going to do a video about it. So then I watched the video and I was waiting for the baby stuff to be shown because they had made mention, like, you know, he had showed the baby stuff and, you know, it seemed like he wanted to be a father and all of that. And so I didn't really see any of that because I didn't really hear him talk that much. You know, he said a couple of words here and there and I didn't see any baby stuff in the video. I just seen where they had made mention that they had purchased totes and they showed the totes and what all was going to be stored in there, but I didn't see any actual baby stuff. So my first mind was, am I being punked? Like, what's really going on? But y'all. Now, when I started watching it, and I didn't see the baby furniture. I didn't see the baby clothes or nothing like that. I didn't get it. But y'all, then I saw it. Do y'all know what I saw? I saw the most famous piece of furniture on these YouTube streets, honey. I saw the most famous piece of furniture. I mean, a piece of furniture that can get a video all by itself. Do you hear me? This piece of furniture has been talked about in a positive limelight, and it's been talked about in a negative limelight. This piece of furniture has made its debut on YouTube a couple of times. Okay? If y'all don't know what piece of furniture I'm talking about the world famous Mr. Cryer sectional. that was purchased for Miss Latoya. So that was my first thought when I seen that world famous piece of furniture. Oh, this person tried to set me up. They're trying to set me up to cut up and act up. That's what I thought, y'all. That's what I thought. I was like, because I didn't see no clothes and I didn't really see nothing that Mucker was talking about when it came to the baby. But y'all, I seen the world's famous piece of furniture. So let me take y'all through a quick recap of this world famous furniture. See, when Crier and Toya was dating, they went looking for furniture. And they was looking at furniture together. Toya picked out this piece of furniture that she wanted, which was that world's famous sectional, okay? And she had made plans that she was going to buy it for herself at a later date and time. Now, Crier, being her man at the time, went ahead and bought that stuff and surprised her. And he was like so excited to give it to her that he did a video about it and showed how he moved the old sectional into the garage and all of that stuff. And he couldn't wait to show her this furniture that he had purchased for her. Y'all know he was thinking he was finna get some butt. Like, ooh, yeah, I'm finna get some real butt because I done did some good type thing. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm saying. Let me act right. Let me act right. So anyhow, then after Crier had bought her the furniture, you know, she come in, she crying, and she's overly happy and joy. And she said no man had ever done nothing like that before. I can't even talk. No man had ever done anything like that before for her. And so she was crying. She was just crying and everything else. But then she had made plans that she was going to give this her old furniture to someone else since she had got the new furniture. And she wanted to bless someone else with furniture. So, again, you know, everybody looking at this world famous sectional because that world famous sectional was allowing Toya to bless someone else with furniture. Then the next thing you know, now y'all don't try to come for me. Don't try to say nothing. I had did my interview and I asked about, you know, giving and stuff like that. In regards to, you know, how did it feel to give away furniture? Because everybody knew who the furniture was going to go to on YouTube. It wasn't a secret or nothing like that. But, you know, I had made mention of it in the interview. So that was the debut of the old sectional to remind us of the new sectional that Crier had bought. Then y'all know J. Michael came in and he spilled the beans. He spilled the beans. He revealed that the furniture wasn't given to the people who it was supposed to be given to, and that it wasn't damaged as it was stated to have been. Period. So again, here it is, that old piece of furniture was bringing the limelight back to that new piece of furniture, right? All right. So then after that, numerous T channels had picked up about that sectional that wasn't given to the YouTube couple. And then that brought back to mention that new piece of furniture that was given. So Crier, once he learned that the people who was intended to get the furniture didn't get it, he went out and he bought them some new furniture. Again, that sectional, that famous sectional on YouTube made a debut because it sparked a feud on YouTube, basically, of who actually paid for it. You know, Crier did a video. Crier did a video later on down the line telling people he had paid for it. Toya did a video saying she paid for it, and this and that, back and forth. Then, you know, the family who actually was supposed to get the sectional had did a video thanking Crier for giving them furniture. Then they went back and had to explain because they was getting attacked and everything else because of, you know, they didn't receive the furniture and people were saying stuff. And it was one big mess, needless to say. So y'all know when Crier did his video, he brought out receipts, baby, saying, here it is, I paid for it in cash. In full. So you can't say I didn't pay for that world famous sectional. I bought that. I paid for that. Then after that, shout out to my girl Nosy Gang. Nosy Gang went and called the company because she seen the receipt. She called the company and she did a video and she acted like she was Toya's mother. And she said she wants to make the final payment on that world famous sectional. Well, Nosy had revealed that another piece of furniture had been purchased and it wasn't a sectional. The sectional was paid off. So that vindicated Crier because he had showed the receipts that he had paid for the sectional up front. Again, that doggone world piece of furniture. That world piece of furniture was talked about again here recently. And it was recently talked about because Mr. Crier had made mention that when he talked to his ex, that he kind of let her know that he was still kind of feeling some type of way because she made it seem like he didn't pay for that sectional and he know what he had did. Then, y'all, here come the house tour. And what should your girl see but that world famous sectional? I know y'all seen it. I know all of y'all seen that world famous sectional. Don't try to act like you didn't see it. Don't try to bypass it. Y'all seen that sectional. And if y'all wasn't asking some questions to yourself, I know I was. I know I was. So my first thought was, would I have kept this furniture or would I have sold it? And so I had to say again, myself said, girl, what's your answer? Would you have kept that furniture or would you have sold it? And myself said, hell no, girl, I'm selling that shit. I ain't keeping it. I'm selling it. For what? What am I going to keep it for? What am I going to keep it for? I'm moving into a new house with a new man and I'm showing all new stuff that I made purchases of with my new man. So why am I going to show some old that I went and took time and looked for with the ex? Why am I going to do that? Why am I going to do that? You know, and then it's a reminder of that relationship and how we got together and everything else. Every time I see it, every time I walk by it, make you want to kick it or something, you know, every now and then. Then I had to ask myself, well, why would that man let that piece of furniture come in there? Did it not bother him? Was he cool with it? Was he okay with it? Like, you know, things to make you go, You know, your girl was thinking about stuff like that. But then I had to say, you know, well, okay. On the flip side of the coin, it could have been that they kept the furniture to kind of show that, hey, all the drama that happened on YouTube, it brought about their unity. It brought them together. This is the final piece to their puzzle. And so even though it was bought and it was bought in a positive limelight, it's gone through in YouTube and kept going through on YouTube as I call it the world famous piece of furniture. And it started to get negative limelight. And so for that reason, and that reason alone, I would have sold it because of how much negativity had came behind it on YouTube. But like I say, on the flip side of the coin for them, it could have been that they were in a toxic situation and neither one of them was no longer in that toxic situation and it brought about some positivity. So they decided to keep it. So then, you know, I was thinking, well, if I was Mucker, and I'm going to keep it a buck 100 with y'all, because that's just me. That's just me. I would have made that world famous sectional the star of every YouTube video that I put out from here on out. Because it's been talked about so much. He paid for it. She paid for it. No, he paid for it. She paid for it. Let me find out who paid for it. Let me have somebody call and check this out. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me do this. But that world famous sectional kept making its debut. Now, like I say, me being me, I'm going to make that sectional the star of all my videos. Throwing shade. Catch, baby. Catch. Catch. Because, at the end of the day, I'm going to be a G to the day that I die. Hey! No, okay. Let me stop cutting up. Let me bring it back on a serious note. Okay? Let me bring it back. Now, honestly speaking, had this piece of furniture not been on YouTube and gone through so many debuts like it has, I would have kept it. I would have kept it. I'm not going to lie to you. I would have kept it. Why would I sell a perfectly good piece of furniture that was brand spanking new? Why? Why? I'm not grasping that. You know what I'm saying? Because any relationship that you get into, you have a past. And that person knows you have a past. And that at some point in time, if it was a true relationship, y'all done spent some money on each other. Are you going to get rid of everything that person bought for you because it's a memory? Hell no, you ain't. You going to keep it. That's one less thing you got to buy. I mean, that's kind of like asking a person, hey, can you get rid of them kids that you had with that person? Because that's a reminder. You ain't finna get rid of your kids. So whether it's a piece of furniture, a ring, a cookie, whatever, you ain't getting rid of it. Because you wouldn't get rid of your kids. Regardless, you got memories because you got kids that are looking you smack dab in the face. So then my question was, is Mucker really content with that? Because throughout the house tour, he showed everything in its entirety, and he gave angles where you could see the whole entire room and its capacity of what it had. But when it came to that world famous piece of furniture, he got like the top of it and half of it, but he didn't show the whole angle of the room or anything like that. So is that world famous furniture not bothering him? Or was that a little shade towards that world piece of famous furniture? I don't know. Y'all got to ask yourself that. So again, me being me. Now, this is just me being me. I asked myself, and myself said, well, Leda, if you kept the couch, why didn't you keep the ring? If you got rid of the ring, why didn't you get rid of the sectional? So Self said, well, Leda, a ring is more sentimental than a couch. You got to remember a ring symbolizes something that is never ending because it's circular. A ring can bring about a good piece of change, especially if it's real. But now, like I say, I'm giving y'all devil's advocate, both sides of the coin. If the ring meant something to you, then that sectional should have meant something to you. Because you said in that video that no man had ever done nothing like that for you before. And that ring was kind of like on the same level. It was a momentum of that relationship. Now, you sold that ring. Why wouldn't you sell that piece of furniture and got something new? Every other part in that house was something that y'all bought and paid for together. But that world piece of furniture. I'm just saying. If I sold the ring because the ring has sentimental values, I think I would have sold the couch and got something new as well, because it's a representation of the negativity that has been displayed backwards and forwards again on YouTube. Even though it came from something positive, it turned into something negative, and now it's in the new relationship. And it's kind of like a reminder of who purchased that piece of furniture. But that's just my thoughts. That's just how I feel about it. Again, I ain't saying they wrong, because had it not been the most famous world piece of furniture, I would have kept it too. But since it's gone through YouTube and so many different debuts from negative to positive, I just felt like I would have sold it right along with the ring. That would have been some more money for us to get something else. That's just how I feel about it. What's y'all thoughts? Let us sister know what your thoughts is. Now, so the person who sent me the video, like I said, has said that, they felt like Mucker really wanted to be a part of his son's life and everything like that. And that, he was showing the stuff that he had got for the baby. But I didn't see that. So y'all let me know, did a sister miss something? Because I didn't see that. All I seen was the totes and her talking about what was going into the totes, which was the baby stuff and all of that. So if it was something in there, I missed it. With all honesty, I missed it. So, that leads me to think, hey, okay, here it is. You have said repeatedly that you need a DNA test because you didn't know if you was the father. Why would you even make mention of baby stuff that you had purchased if you still was questioning the paternity of the child? I don't know. I'm just saying, if we are being honest with ourselves, why would you make mention of it? Then, on the other side of it, your fiance has said something to the effect like, we got 4 kids. And has shown, like, the letters and the various things that were placed on the wall that had the 4 kids' name and stuff like that. Now, if I'm being honest with myself, I think I would have waited. I would have waited before I purchased things with all of the kids' names on it, knowing that baby was going to be born at any moment. And that baby's name would need to be added once paternity was established. But we're saying we purchased stuff for this baby, but yet and still, we haven't actually included this baby just yet. And when I say included, meaning the name on the wall, and again, that could be because of the paternity test, but for me, what kind of picture is that actually painting? What is it painting? Or are we saying that we got the furniture just so that way people can get off our back? Because here it is, I am preparing for my child regardless. But then when you hear and you see only the 4 kids' name, it sends another message like that child is not there, out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. What's y'all thoughts? I mean, let me know. Now, I will say this. Miss Erica did a video, and she was not wrong for the video. Now, I'm the kind of person, I'm going to tell you when you're right and when you're wrong. Now, there's been a lot of things that Miss Erica has been blamed for, and there's been a lot of things that Erica has done. Not everything that Erica has been blamed for, she actually did. So, in this situation, some of the things I feel like she was right for. Some of the things I feel like she was wrong for. And I'm going to share my thoughts and my opinion. Period. Now, it was an innocent video, but it sent a powerful message. She did a video pertaining to her baby's 1 month birthday. And in the very beginning of that video, she showed herself going into labor, and she showed Damien holding her feet during this labor. Then Damien going outside being proud as if a father would be, because he had just cut the umbilical cord of from his child and watched this miraculous interaction of his significant other giving birth. Then she goes on to show them celebrating the baby's 1st-month birthday. And Mucker is nowhere to be found. So when I say it sent a powerful message and the video was innocent, it was one of those, here it is. You said that you wanted me to have an abortion. You said that if I didn't have an abortion, that you weren't going to be a part of this child's life. That's okay. Because there is someone that will be here. And his name is Damien. Damien has been here throughout everything pertaining to this child. And you missing it. You missing all these precious moments with this child. You missing every single one of them. You didn't even get to watch your child come into the world. You said that you would rather my mother take the slot instead of you. And here it is, you missed all these precious moments and you still missing them. How you going to explain that to your son? How you going to explain to your son that you wasn't there for any of the doctor's appointments besides one? How are you going to explain to your son that you weren't there for his birth? How are you going to explain to your son that you wanted to abort him as if he was nothing? How are you going to explain to your son that you said that you weren't going to be there for him? It wasn't until you thought about it and came back and regrouped after people was dogging you and talking crazy to you on YouTube that you decided that I just need a DNA test. That's what they made it seem like. I'm sorry. That's just what they made it seem like. That here it is. Now all of a sudden you want to be a part of your child's life. You just simply got to get a DNA test. But how are you going to explain these precious moments that you keep missing? How are you going to explain that? And then it sends another message. Karma's a bitch. Karma is a bitch. Here it is. You threw shots at Damien, telling Damien that, hey, your son spoke his first words in my presence. Your son said, Dada, in my presence. Not yours, mine. Now that thing come around full circle right back at your ass. What you got to say now? What do you have to say now? I don't know, y'all. Y'all help a sister out. Y'all help a sister out. Now, let's move on to something. Now, everybody has talked about Toya's video and how they feel like Toya shouldn't have made the video. Now, I said myself that I feel like Toya shouldn't have made the video. But at some point in time, people do get fed up and they get tired. And so they snap. They have a momentary lapse of judgment. We all do it. And if you say you don't, you're lying. Because we all have a momentary lapse of judgment and then we do some things. But now, another powerful statement was sent. And I wonder if y'all caught it. So, Miss Toya made a video. Damon made a video. Then Erica turned around and made a video. Why didn't Mucker make a video? Here it is. Damon is sticking up and fighting for Erica and this child because of a video that Toya made. But not once did Mucker came back and say, hey, wait a minute. I might not have agreed with X, Y, and Z, but that's my woman. And you ain't fit to talk about my woman. And you ain't going to talk about what she said because I ride for my woman. Here it is. That's your whole fiance. And he ain't clapping back at Damon. But yet Damon is clapping back at you and him. And not one time did Mucker get up to defend you. Like I say, I'm just asking questions, y'all. I'm not on nobody's side. I never will be on nobody's side. Because guess what? That has nothing to do with me. But I can pose questions. And I can give my opinion. And I can give my thoughts. As well as my commentary on it. Because you put it out there for the world to see. So I'm going to speak on it. Why is this woman fighting this man's battle and he not backing her? He not coming back and saying, hey, whether XYZ person seen that as wrong, that's still my woman. I'm still going to stand by her side. But name and clap back for Erica. Erica clapped back at Toya. Where was Mucker at in the whole situation? And that's the whole fiance. And Damon is what? He just a baby daddy. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just asking some questions. That's all I can do is ask some questions. So, that's the end of this video, y'all. So, like I said before, guys, this is the end of the video. I hope the questions that I pose make you say, Because I know when I was doing it and thinking about it, it definitely made me say, And I appreciate the person who sent me the video and asked me to commentate on it. And I think you tried to set me up, girl. You tried to set me up for that world famous piece of furniture. I think that's what's set up. But it's all good. I ain't tripping. Because, I'm going to speak my mind and I'm going to tell it how it T.I. is. But as always, you guys have a blessed and wonderful evening. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Do all of that for your girl. Until next time, I'm out, hunty.